What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with the Marvel wrap-up report. So we've got some very interesting stories today. So if you are new to the channel, guys, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos and smash that like button if you're looking forward to the next Marvel movie that doesn't actually come out till next year. So at the 100,000 subscriber mark, I will be giving away a PS4 Pro with whatever game you want, or a Switch with whatever game you want, or an Xbox One X with whatever game you want. So that is when we hit 100,000 subscribers, which is still some time away. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel and let me know down below why should I pick you. So we've got some very interesting stories. So Anthony Mackie joins Instagram as filming begins on The Falcon and Winter Soldier. And what a surprise, guys, he's already got the magical verification tick. So they have now officially started shooting the Falcon and Winter Soldier project. So what is interesting is this is a story from Heroic Hollywood. It was posted exactly 2 days ago. So it's officially shooting, and all of a sudden it officially starts to shoot. Then a plot leak all of a sudden appears on the internet. So like I always say, take it with a pinch of salt. It is coming from 4chan. We're not like many other content creators. I will leave the link down below to exactly where you can find this. So let's go over it. It's somewhat, I believe some of it, but a lot of it I think is BS. So, Thunderbolt Ross, played by William Hutt, and the government does not want Sam Wilson, aka Anthony Mackie, to become the next Captain America, or the new Captain America. Well, to be honest, guys, I don't really think Captain America should be replaced. Like, I honestly think, Iron Man should be replaced. I think these are two characters that should be concreted in the MCU history. The Disney streaming show is canon to the MCU. I believe both these characters should not be enlisted with another actor. I just feel that strongly that it shouldn't happen, but it is happening, so to speak. I personally don't want anyone to be the next Captain America or Iron Man. Yes, I understand there are different Captain Americas in the comic books, but you got to remember, guys, Marvel MCU is not based on comic books, is it? It really is not based on comic books at all. So the reason they don't want Sam Wilson to become the next Captain America is due to him not signing the Sokovia Accords, which it actually is really a very good reason. They instead enlist John Walker to be the next Captain America, who prefers to go by the name of US Agent. Remember, there were lots of leaks about this recently over the last 6 months or so there could actually be some validity to this. So, Furious Sam gets the help of Bucky Barnes, played by Sebastian Stan, to fight low-level crimes. I mean, this like bullet point here does make a lot of sense. Sharon Carter begs the government to replace Walker with Sam, but Sam and Bucky grow close with Sam accepting Walker as the next Captain America. But it says the new Captain America. I just prefer the word in next Captain America. So what is interesting about this is we do know that Falcon will have the Captain America shield, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to take the name of Captain America, is it? What do you think about this, guys? Don't worry, there is a bit more to this story. Walker gets a chip in his brain, implanted by Zemo, resulting in Walker going rogue. Such an original plot leak that an MCU character is going to go rogue. Was due, it's not the MCU. Yes, it is, because every Disney streaming Marvel show is canon to the MCU. So, someone going rogue after having a brain implant. Zemo. Very interesting. So Zemo plans to implant chips similar to the ones he put in Walker on the entire population. He gets Rachel Layton, and it says in brackets, Bonnie Wright to help. Now, I've just looked over the cast in notice, and the cast for this, I guess you could say, Disney streaming show, 6 episodes there's going to be, it looks like, and that name is nowhere on the casting list. There's only 5 actors currently on the whole list, so I'm not really sure if you confirm or verify that. Desperate, Ross and the government hire Sam and Bucky to stop Walker. So they are hiring some of the ex-Avengers to take out the person who they wanted to be Captain America. This storyline very well could work, guys, because they didn't want, Falcon to become the next Captain America because he didn't sign the Accords. But in this plot leak, it now says the government hires Sam and Bucky to stop Walker. Now that is very interesting. I could believe this story is pretty generic. It is going to be a Bucky, like a buddy cop kind of vibe. Sebastian Stan did say in the summer that this show would be kind of like buddy cop kind of situation. So I think it will be pretty funny, and I think it's going to be very different to what we are actually expecting. So I don't believe this plot leak's real. I think it's fan fiction because of what is coming up next. Now, what is interesting is I know this isn't true. So there's going to be some major cameo roles, apparently. Okay, let's be honest, guys. It is MCU. It does have the budget of a movie. Apparently, these TV shows that are on Disney streaming show have a budget of over $100 million, which is mad. When you think about the most recent Joker movie, only cost $70 million to make, and it has made more money than Iron Man 3 and Infinity War in terms of profit to how much they spend to the cost and everything. Joker's made more money than Infinity War. That's hilarious because Infinity War grossed $2 billion, whereas Joker's only just made like 700 million plus. But we're talking about profit, so it is interesting. These should be like Game of Thrones stars. Okay, not slightly the same budget of Game of Thrones, but $100 million plus for all these shows is crazy high. So let's go over the latest news according to this story. Alfred Woodard as Miriam Shape. And also, this bit's pretty interesting. Martin Freeman, pretty big Hollywood star, was in the Black Panther movie as Everett Ross, returning in major roles. Now, like I said, guys, I've done a lot of research. I've looked at everyone. I've done a lot of research for casting for this show. And like I said, there's literally, at the moment, 5 characters who are serious cast. So maybe these in. But the funny thing is about this is Martin Freeman is pretty well known in Hollywood. He would not be cheap in major roles. Now, at the moment, if you look at the casting list, the characters in this movie, Sharon Carter, Bucky Barnes, John Walker, Falcon Zemo, and realistically, none of them really have a high wage bracket, so to speak. Sebastian Stan, maybe. Anthony Mackie, maybe. But the rest of them, it's going to be pretty low. So the next one, guys, is hilarious. So if this is true, it kind of counteracts and makes the whole of EndGame pointless. So, you know, I kept saying that Chris Evans was going to die and he was going to appear. He was going to finish the MCU after EndGame. So apparently, Chris Evans as old Steve Rogers will appear in 2 episodes, possibly to give moral advice to Sam and Bucky. Now, let's just run this through your idea. Okay, he gave up the mantle and he's going to return in a I'm going to give you advice situation. I am calling, well, it could be true actually, BS, because literally he said he wants some time away, he wants to do Broadway, he wants to do other things. I mean, he was doing Broadway in New York, I believe it was. That's why he didn't even appear at the Infinity War premiere. So it does make me laugh, right? Because there's going to be 6 episodes and he's going to appear in 2 episodes, which makes it 33% recurring. So he's going to appear in a third of the season. Then it tells me they have no confidence in this show without Chris Evans, if this is true. And I honestly don't believe this, guys, but if this is the case, and if we are getting Chris Evans back, that is going to be freaking awesome because he is a fan favorite. But if he is going to return for the Falcon and Winter Soldier, that basically tells me that later down the road, Chris Evans will be returning to Captain America, and then the whole of the EndGame passing of the torch realistically meant nothing. So there are also apparently some other cameo roles. So, you know, we have the Black Widow movie coming next year. So one of the main stars from that, Florence Pugh, apparently her character, Yelena Belova, I probably said that wrong, but I don't care. And also Emil Blonsky playing Tim Ruth are expected to appear in cameo roles sometime in the series. So like I said, guys, take everything with a pinch of salt, but I would not put it past Marvel to try and slip Chris Evans, Captain America, back into the DMs because Marvel seriously don't have confidence in this new age, what they're trying to create. Now, I think all this sounds pretty decent. It sounds pretty generic. Sounds like a bit like a Mission Impossible crossed with like a buddy cop kind of movie. So it does sound pretty decent and I most likely will watch it. I definitely will watch it, guys, just for the channel, you know? I'm not the biggest fan of Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I will watch it for the YouTube. So guys, let me know down below, is Chris Evans going to be returning to the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Now, let's think about this, guys. So EndGame came out 2019. I believe this is coming out in 2020. I don't actually know. It's 2020. Is it 2020? Yeah, fall of 2020. So Chris Evans is literally going to be leaving the Captain America role for less than a year. It just sounds ridiculous, guys. Let me know down below. I'd love to have Captain America Chris Evans back. I didn't actually know how much I liked him as a character until he passed the torch on to someone else. It's like, nah. I don't really want another Captain America and Iron Man if I'm honest. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. I will catch you in another video very soon. But sure, guys, I'm just going to plug this. Make sure to check out warstew.com and also Warstew on Twitter, Warstew on Instagram at Warstew, and also Facebook page, Warstew, DC Marvel Facebook group. Check me out there, guys. That'd be awesome. I interact a lot more with you guys on Instagram, Twitter, and my Facebook page. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.